I still can't get past this stupid screen. I wonder what's different. Maybe this phone's camera's better or something. Maybe I should put a floodlight out there. Maybe I should put a floodlight outside. So I can see in the dark out there. Because this camera is not letting me see past the screen. Hey, Bill. How is you? What you doing? Stupid phone. It just won't. I don't care how close I put it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank God she's better. You know, there's gotta be something I can do with this stupid screen. I think I'm gonna put a floodlight out there. I don't think I have much of a choice. So I can't see nothing. See those little lights? I mean, you guys have seen the lights before. They're on the ground. Good to see you too. Make sure you give Carol a big hug for me, will ya? Hello, lurkers. Someone's noise making out there. I don't know. It could have been a dog. I gotta find a way of sitting so I don't knock all this over. I don't want to knock my phone over again. I seem to do that with you guys a lot. Okay, well, Riley don't need to be up here. Oh, gosh, see? Just dropped the phone. Stupid phone. Okay, so, what are we doing tonight? It's Tuesday night. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. My son put the pool for the ducks, not where it has been, but a little bit further back because the wind kept taking it, right? So he put some water in it. And then last night I was sitting outside and I looked underneath the shed, you know, the house, and I could barely see the pool. And I was like, what the heck? What's it doing back there? So I sent Sarah's boyfriend, Devin, over there to find out. And atypical. And it was out in the woods with water in it. So no, the wind didn't pick it up and take it out, but who moved it all the way back there? So I asked my son if he moved the pool, and he said, no, it was right. And he pointed, he goes, well, it was right there. So I think they moved the pool. Hey, Pam, how are you? I got a kick out of that. Why would they move the pool? It's only a little teeny plastic round pool for the ducks, but heck. And I don't know if you guys saw the pictures that I posted, or the picture that I posted, but one of them was sitting back there in the tree line, sitting on their butt. You could see the bottom of their foot in the grass, you know, in the bushes. You could actually see that in the outline of their body, I mean their head. And I was laughing. Hey, Bob, how are you? I was laughing because they're just sitting there chilling and watching. It was broad daylight, just sitting on the ground watching us. And I'm really surprised they're anywhere around here since the people next door that just moved in are making so much noise. But they're probably, hey Quinn, they're probably, you know, curious. I'm glad to hear that. I've been praying hard. Sarah, that heater thing is still on. Turn it off, please. Nope, turn it off. Just Ducky, typical. How are you? It's the red button. Just shut it off. Okay, thank you. That thing makes so much noise. Why, what's wrong with Tony? Why are you stressed out, typical? No stress. Come on, spill it. What's wrong with Tony? Is he being bad again and going out in the woods and getting zapped? Keep trying to tell him, stay out of the woods. Oh. Don't let school stress you out, typical. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, well, I'm sure you're telling him the same thing I'm telling him, Bob, is to stay the heck out of the woods. But his health is really, really suffering from him going out there. I wish he would. Why is it rough for you, hon? Ooh. Hello, Monster Radio. Ryan. Yeah, long time no see. I'm glad to see you. Oh, they're coming to the house now? Yeah, okay. Well, I told him what to do to get rid of that. So, yes, I will definitely pray. Definitely pray. That needs to stop. How you been, Ryan? And typical, is your stress from school just because it's hard? You need a tutor? If I can help you, email me. I'll try to help you. School's always stressful. I don't care. I don't care how old you are. I always hated school. Ugh. I have to up my Mullane. Hey, Pappy. Well, that's cool. Good to hear, Ryan. Yeah, you can text me anytime, typical, if you want to talk. Yeah, we can all pray for Tony. But I've been telling him and telling him and telling him that he has got to start rebuking them and throwing them out and telling them to go away. But I think his fascination with them is so strong he can't stay away from them. And it's hurting him physically. It's hurting him. Hey, Sherry. Come visit, Missy. I've been working so much, I don't know which one is up. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Tanya. Or Tanya. Is it Tanya? I know there's two of you. One's Tanya and one's Tanya. So I keep messing that up. And I don't mean to. Well, come visit. You know you're welcome here anytime. But you got to make sure you let me know because, you know, in case I'm working. I'm going to Honaby this weekend. I have a class. But I'm still planning on having my camp out in March or April. I'm just watching the weather. But it should be really good since I know there's a new one here. And these guys are showing up during the day. Okay. All right, Bob. At least I know exactly how to pray. I'll have to call him because I'm gonna have to do some prayers on the phone. That's ridiculous. Isaac, how are you? No, Valentine's Day is on Monday, I think, and I'm going Friday, Saturday, and I'll be home Sunday. It's a research investigative class for Nobro. That's the only one I'm a member of is Nobro. I'll be taking some video. We're gonna do some night investigations. Although I was told there's a new clan there, the old clan got thrown out. Sometimes, though, Bob, it only goes through prayer and fasting. Remember? So, if you're not getting rid of them by rebuking, then I need to pray and fast. What about Sherry's friends? What'd I miss? No, they're standoffish. They're not. And this is the Honabi clan. The old clan disappeared, and they come back. He said they come back once or twice a year, but there's a new clan there, and they're very standoffish. They don't take any food, you know. We'll see when we get there. I'm interested to find out. And him and I were talking about his clan moving this direction. So I don't know. Like I said, there seems to be more here. There's a change in the ones here too. So I'm not sure what's going on yet. We'll figure it out, but hopefully. Hey, Duke. Oh my. Denny's struggling pretty hard right now. We're trying to figure out what's going on with him, but it'll be okay. There's lots of prayers going up for him, and we're trying to get his blood pressure stabilized. I mean, it's been up into the 200s, and you know, you guys already know he's non-compliant with his medicine, so it's pretty hard to figure out what's going on with him, but we'll get it figured out. No worries, he'll be all right. You know, he just you know, you gotta remember at his age, I mean, he's 80, and thank you, Isaac. He's 80. There's not a whole bunch he can do anymore, so he feels bad. You know, he feels useless, which I keep trying to tell him he's not, but yeah, it's just, it happens when you get older. I mean, all of us are going to go through it at some point. Stop saying that, Bob. What a bad boy. You are rotten. Take that back. Or next time I come on the show, I'll be missing an arm and it'll be your fault. Hello, Lurks-a-lot. How are you? You are so bad, Bob. Duke, I've been going back over your Glag series. I couldn't help myself. I guess I must have needed a good cry. Hey, Sandra. Duke, it's horrible. Hey, Nancy. You're bad. See how quiet it is outside? See how the dogs aren't barking? Yeah, I gotta be careful listening to some of the sounds up now. Our neighbors, oh my gosh, they are so noisy. I'm really glad that the window is on this side of the house because I'd lose my marbles if it was backwards like it was. So I think, I don't know, next couple days, I'm gonna be home all this week. So depending on the weather, because it's supposed to be pretty decent during the day. At night, it's not gonna be too good, but during the day, it's gonna be pretty nice. Bob, you're bad. Why are they scaring you? They shouldn't be scaring you. Hello? I know you're out there. Oh, go out and tell them to stop hitting the house. Don't you ever yell at them? I yell at mine. I don't like it when they hit the house. Well, go out and yell at them. Tell them to knock it off. You just have the big guys, right? You're sure? I know, right, Bill? Oh, no, no, no. It sounds like you got yourself a nice little rogue that's got an attitude problem. Yeah, I know you do, Bill. Hey, Duke. Yeah, I've been re-listening to the Glag series because I miss Kevin so much. You know, I've been thinking about him a lot lately. You know, it's that time. And I don't know. I just started listening to it. It was nice to hear his voice. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you don't have any DM. That wouldn't be a good first encounter. How you been, Isaac? Where's with Miss Martha? Well, you know, it depends on how far they go. I mean, honestly, I just, you know, don't listen to me. Let me just rant, but you know, really don't listen to me. But I'd be out there yelling at them. That's just me. They did that for a while, even on the last piece of property, and I go outside. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I just yell at them, tell them to knock it off. And remember, after I did that, they started throwing those little teeny tiny pebbles. They no longer slapped the house or threw the big ones. Hey, Grits. They would throw teeny tiny little pebbles. And that was okay. I can handle that. But I don't like it when they get, you know, that's, to me, just juvenile stuff. Unless it's a big old rogue male. But I think he'd do more damage than he's doing. Hey, Brian, how are you? Steeler stacker? That's cute. Long time no see. Yeah, see, I don't know. I can't handle that. What are you talking about? I said hi to you twice now, Duke. Matt, how are you? No, I'm, oh, maybe they did. I don't know if I would gift to them if they're being mean. You know, if they're scaring her, I would certainly wouldn't gift them. Yeah, me too, Matt. It'd be kind of hard to live alone scared. I wouldn't want that either. Can you even hear me, Duke? Or are you being silly? I never know with his sense of humor. I don't ignore anybody. Sure do miss you, Matt. Well, maybe that's the best thing for you, Sander. You know, but all I know is I couldn't do that. If I had that, I'd be confrontational only because I'd want to know what I was dealing with. You know, I mean, especially you living alone. That's hey, country girl, that's pretty scary. Well, long as they're not trying to get in the house or anything. I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. I'd be still putting up floodlights and game cameras and everything else, just trying to keep them at bay. But I think it'd be a mistake if you started gifting them only because if they're doing this now, if you gift them, they're going to demand it. Sounds like you have a rogue. Right, Bob? Well, if they're playing with your dogs and not killing them, that's a good thing. I wish I could let Tank go out and play with them again, but I can't. You know, I'm afraid to let him out. Ew, no DM, thank you. How's work, Quinn? Yeah, I love it out here in the woods. Sometimes I don't like the noises I hear, but they kind of make me, you know, tilt my head because I'm not exactly sure what they are. Well, like I said, maybe you're doing exactly what you should be doing, with them if you know how they are. I like the interactions that I get. Well, sometimes. What kind of noises scare you? The slapping of the house? Do they scream or growl or anything like that at you? Hey, Flat Rock, how are you? I don't see a whole lot of eye shine. You can actually see these guys better than you can eye shine. I mean, I've seen more of them moving around shadow-wise than I have their eyes. Of course, I don't spend much time looking for eyeballs unless they're bright. Oh, okay, Sandra. So once in a while I will get, eye shine, but I don't know exactly what it is, so I don't, if it's high in the trees, the first thing I'm going to think of is an owl because we have a lot of owls here. But other than that, I don't know. Like, you guys know me. I don't pay much attention to stuff. I listen more to the noises I hear and the clicks and the hoops or growls or whatever, grunts. Oh, great, Quinn. Hey, Ben Fluck. I just did a med chat with Van Buren Variety Show tonight. It was only an hour. It's kind of hard to talk about stuff in an hour. Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Lurks a lot. Good night, typical. Try not to worry, huh? Don't stress out. Just take one day at a time. It'll be okay. Like I said, text me or call me or something, and if you need some help, maybe I can help you. Good night, sweetie. God bless you. Boy, it is dead silent out there. Yeah, it's called Van Buren Variety. The guy that was sitting with Tex, he was sitting behind him, Bob. He's got a variety show now, and he asked me to go on there and talk about some medical stuff. Although, the hour went by really quick because the questions, you have it's just really hard to talk about med chats unless you're specific on one subject. Otherwise, it just opens up question after question after question. You just want to keep going. So if you have specific questions about medical, it's one thing. But just to briefly talk about medical, it's hard. Aw, I miss what the last person said. Who was the very last comment? Hey, Brandon. I've been working. Working. Like a dog. Burr, burr, burr. Don't mind me. I can't help myself. I'm in a good mood tonight. Okay, someone asked me a question, but I missed it. It went too fast. I know they were a moderator because it was blue. Magnesium, it raises, well, yeah, I guess it can. Depends. Well, good night, and thank you for stopping by. It was nice to see you. You take care, Sandra. Hello, sis. I was wondering where you were. Uh-oh. How's your wife, Matt? And how are you guys doing? Oh, I miss you guys. I heard that. Same here. I'll be praying for you too, hon. You take care. Hello. Probably watching a race, huh, Martha? I know Martha loves her racing. Ah, yeah. And how that goes, Matt. I'm cranky all the time. Can't help myself. Hi, Michael. Are you getting in trouble, Martha? Are you being bad? I don't have TV, so I haven't heard much about that ice storm that passed us. You got anybody hear anything else about it? Hey, Ramona. How you feeling, hon? Yeah, you bad? Like you're not capable of being bad? Oh, sure. Yeah, my daughter lives in Florida. She said it was cold. She said, Mama, it's 40 degrees. I was like, yeah, well, it's 19 here. Well, hope you stretched first, Ramona. Hey, Brian. All right, get some tacos, Bob. I'll be here for a little while. You know, the kids aren't even home yet from being picked up from work, so I'm sure it'll be a little while before I get any. Hello, Bigfoot Anonymous. Hey, Sydney. Okay, text me, Sydney. I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, well, I don't want to discuss work right now. I can't wait till this weekend. What I really want, I think this weekend will be a nice break for me. I need some time away from work and away from home, you know, just to relax. Seriously, guys, you know, most things don't bother me. You know, I can kind of take it with a grain of salt, and I bounce pretty well. But this house is making me nuts. Good night, Bob. Much love, hugs. I'll talk to you later. You behave yourself. Yeah, the water pipes are broke, so you have water off and on, off and on. Brandon, first of all, if it's itis, that means inflammation. So the first thing you got to do is get the inflammation down, which means you got to take colloidal silver and garlic. That's the first thing you got to do is get that inflammation down, or turmeric. And then you need to start drinking beet juice. Get the probiotic beet juice. It comes in powder form. It works really well, or the one that says nitric oxide in it. You can get them on Amazon. If you just type in beet juice with nitric oxide or beet juice with probiotics. But you need to get on that. Get the inflammation gone first, which is the garlic and the colloidal silver. Start taking that first. And then order the beet juice and start taking that. Do you take saw palmetto or stinging nettle? Well, yeah, email me first, Brandon. You didn't answer me last time. You keep forgetting. Did Duke really leave? No, don't worry about pumpkin seed oil, not now. Thank you, Ramona. Brandon, she just posted it. Garlic, turmeric, onions, colloidal silver, all those will take down the inflammation. You need to get the inflammation down first. Get the inflammation gone and then work on the prostate. Beet juice with nitric oxide or beet juice with probiotics, a lot of water. Stinging nettle is another one. Saw palmetto. There's another one too I just got through reading about. I didn't think it had anything to do with prostate, but it does. So I have to go back in my notes and find out what it was. I can't remember now. Oh, white clover. White clover? Yeah, white clover. All right, Brandon. I won't be able to answer until I'm done with the live chat. I am so happy about some of the new activity that's going on here. I'm hoping that they're getting a little bit more comfortable. Like I said, they're showing up in broad daylight. Yes, I know you're on heart meds, hon. Nitric oxide is also good for your heart, so that should help. And so are probiotics. And garlic is good for your heart. And water is good for your heart. Have you been doing any videos, Matt? Going on your walkabouts? I haven't been on YouTube in so long. No spiced rum. You're so silly. Okay. Okay, Pappy. And I hear you, Brandon. What kind of garlic you taking? You know, it's really important, guys, that you take the right garlic. If you take Kyolic or something like that, you're going to have stomach issues. You're going to have kidney issues. If you take the small little gel caps, like I told you from Walmart, it doesn't have that problem. Okay, good. Yeah, I take, when I don't feel, just when I don't feel good, I'll take 6 of them twice a day. You know, I take probably 6 of them a day anyway, just for heart health, because garlic is super, super strong for your heart. Really, really, really healthy. Oh, I love pickled garlic. It is so good. I love that crunch and burn. Oh, I absolutely love it. No, as a matter of fact, if you take your garlic as oh, I understand that, Matt. Yeah, I'll talk to you, Brandon, when you email me. We'll go back and forth, and I'll tell you some of that stuff. But you know, like I said, garlic is really good for your heart. It's not a blood thinner, but it does make your heart really strong. CoQ10 does the same thing. It's actually strengthens the muscle. So, but don't get off your blood pressure medicine or your thinners. There's a reason the doctor has. I don't know if you've lost weight or not. Yeah, well, I kind of like the burn. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, I got it back out of the woods. I thought that was funny. Uh, when my son pointed to where it was at and found that it wasn't there anymore, he was like, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Nope, it's back in the woods." I don't know why they moved it. Probably just to move it. But I sent Devin out there. I was like, "Why is the duck pond all the way the heck back there?" And he goes, "I don't know." So that what I don't think they drug it, but there was still water in it. Yeah, maybe. Everybody loves messing with Jay. I don't have to work all this week. I am so happy. Hold on, I might lose you guys again. I gotta move this. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. Yeah, I know. They didn't touch nothing else, but they just moved the pond. The plastic pool. And I would think, if they wanted water, they would have drank it, or maybe the little one tried to sit in it. I mean, it was really dirty. But heck, the ducks make it dirty in 5 seconds. So who knows? Yeah. Yeah, it's a blue plastic pool, but at least they didn't take off with it. They moved it, but they didn't take off with it. And can you imagine seeing no, it wasn't frozen. Can you imagine seeing one of the big guys walking around with a pool on his back? Carrying it off? Now that's a sight to think about. Oh, grits. I'm so sorry, hon. I gotta make some time to go to the chiropractor because I have 2 discs that are really starting to give me grief. Boy, the middle of my back hurts so bad when I'm working. Oh, and I have my brace that I put on, you know, it's just one of those wraparound ones. Dang, that really hurts. It burns. Maybe, Martha, I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys all saw the picture I posted on my comment on my community tab. Ooh, I don't like those grits. Milligrams, I don't like them. They just want to see where what your nerves are doing. No Dr. Pepper, Bill. Bad boy. But anyways, that picture I sent on the community page, if you're able to blow it up or at all, you can actually see the bottom of their foot. He's sitting on the ground looking right at me with one foot. You can see one foot facing my direction. He's just sitting on the ground checking me out. Either he or she, I can't tell which one it is, but you can clearly see the head. You know, there's nothing round out there in the woods. And this is a clear round head. And I took a second picture to make sure later on, and it's gone. Like the 2 pictures I took on the other side. Yeah, I know, Grits. It's just a hard test. I'll be praying for you. I'm listening. Hold on. Okay, I knew I heard steps. Somebody just came in the house. I knew I could hear footsteps. I just had to make sure it was human. Yep, it's my son. Bubba? Okay, just making sure. All right, I will, Brandon. Hopefully, hon, as soon as I get done with the live chat, I'll go down and do it. Ugh. You know what, Sharon? They came out here when I was having internet problems and told me that I had to buy a new router. And I said, I'm not doing that again. I spent enough money on this one. And when they up this to 5G, it's supposed to be 5G ready, right? And now they're saying that they're going to have to start renting out new routers. And I said, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Yeah, that's what I have. I have 2 herniated discs. Oh, there goes Tank. I hear something. Can you hear that? It's really hard to stand the pain, but I don't have a choice. I have things to do. Like I said, that back brace, the one I have, sometimes works for the first couple hours I'm working, but after that, I gotta lay on my heating pad. It hurts. We have the fence. Yeah, it's gonna get worse too, Sharon. And I'm not saying that, to speak in negative, but I'm just saying since they're switching over to this 5G, there's a lot of older modems and routers that just aren't gonna work. It's just, or they constantly, and what you should do is if you have a router, just make sure you update it. It does have updates, so make sure it's updated and see if that doesn't change it. So did I, Martha. I mean, I had it on high in the middle of my back for my herniated disc. Dang, I was in pain. And I didn't do a whole bunch. We were working on the bathroom. Yeah, the best one I found so far is the Cordialis. The Cordialis works really well. And then my son, there's a stuff called ProVault. Oh, lidocaine patches don't do squat for me. But there's a stuff called ProVault. And I don't like the spray, but the roll-on works really well. I think they're like $40 a bottle or whatever, but oh my gosh, it was just amazing how it took away the pain. My son's a physical therapist out there in California, and he uses it for all of his clients. I know I already told you guys about this, but he loves it. He swears by it. You know, um, he sent me my first bottle, but it was a spray, and that spray about did me in because you can't help but breathe some of it in. Oh, man, I cough for hours. Excuse me. Well, mine doesn't work. I've got tons of lidocaine patches. They have never worked for me, so they're just sitting here. If you want them, you can have them. No, and you know what else too? Out here with Valiant, I only pay $45 a month. Well, now we're paying almost 50, but when I was in Arkansas, I paid $160 for my internet for Cox Cable. I paid $160, and I have the same internet service here that I had there. But now, since they got all the 5G up, now they're telling us, like I said, that we have to buy a new modem or router, and I'm not doing it. I did the update after the last time I told you guys the internet wasn't working well. One of the guys that works there told me to update my router, and I did, and it's been working fine. Tank got zapped yesterday trying to get out of the dog pen. We had to put the electric up because he kept jumping the fence. But he got zapped twice because something was out there he wanted so bad. I haven't tried Kratom yet. We were just talking about that tonight on that show. Good grief, Martha. It's a small irritation for, the time I get to spend on the internet. I can't complain much about mine. I'm able to get my bills paid and stuff. Yeah, I don't have TV and I don't care. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Hey, Gator. Well, I'll tell you what works really well for knees and elbows and stuff like that is a warm heated rag with castor oil on it as a wrap. It works really well. I mean, it does take the pain out, not completely, but it does take that edge off. And if you keep doing it, it does help. I just can't, what I have to do is I have to get a wash rag, put castor oil on it, and put it on my heating pad and then lay on it. Because I just can't, I just can't keep it in place. I get the black Jamaican castor oil because I think it works better than regular castor oil. Well, you don't have to wrap them with any kind of wrap. Just you can use a hand towel. Just get it wet with super hot water and put castor oil on it and just put it over your knee. And if your knees are bad, that hyaluronic acid with glucosamine chondroitin works, fairly well. It depends on how bad your knees are. But if you have some joint issues, because synovial fluid is made out of hyaluronic acid, so it works. That's why I was telling everybody about that Baxil stuff. But sometimes it works for people and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know why it works so well, but boy, it does. If my shoulder hurts real bad from, raising my hand up to do the drywall or something like that, because I just haven't been using my arms that much. Seem to have lost some muscle in my arms, you know. But I'll go ahead and I'll put a warm rag up there with castor oil on it and then lay on the heating pad, and it really helps. It does. It goes deep. Bob was on here. For anybody that came on late, Bob was on here earlier and asked me to pray for Tony. You know, he's getting zapped all the time. They're coming to his house. He's not going out in the woods anymore. They're coming to his house. So, for those of you that pray, can we be in agreement in prayer that they stay away from his house? Oh, yeah. Me too, working as a nurse. Concrete floors. Thank you. We can just keep the prayers going for him because I know he's got to be. He already had a lot of physical issues. Now, if they're zapping him all the time, he's got to be a wreck. And Bob said to him that they were praying, he was rebuking them, but they don't seem to want to go away. So I know the Bible says that if prayers don't work, that you go I mean, if your rebuking doesn't work, sometimes you need prayer and fasting. So I think that's what I'm going to do this week is I will fast and pray for Tony for those evil things to leave him alone. His whole family's been sick. I'm positive that they're attacking the whole family. And thank God he doesn't go out anymore. We kept trying to tell him, didn't we, Martha? Yeah, well, I'm not afraid of the paranormal stuff. I just really start praying. I don't know, Gator, if it's the big guys or it's DM. I'm not sure which one it is, but I do know he's got both. And so this is ridiculous because the further he goes down, the more they seem to attack. So enough is enough. We need to, prayer warriors unite and get on it. Start praying for him. Oh, it's beautiful out here right now. Yeah, exactly, Martha. I can barely feel a breeze. That's what I said, Ramona. He keeps getting, the whole family's getting zapped. But now they're coming to his house instead of him going out. He would get zapped almost every time he went out, but now he stays in the house and he's still getting zapped. And he's been so sick. So enough is enough. The door? No. It doesn't matter if he puts floodlights out. Everything he's tried, they've destroyed. Yeah, me too, Martha. We walked out there. I mean, he walked out there with live with me one day, and I told him to get the heck out of there. I could feel it over the dang phone. Hi, TC. How are you? I'm glad you made it too. Oh, here comes Denny. Hey, Amanda. How are you, sweetie? Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to see everybody. Well, not everybody's here, but I'm glad who's here is here. I'm glad you're doing good. Well, yeah, me too, Sharon. Thank you. I think that's what's going to take. I think it's going to take fasting and praying. I mean, Vanessa's sick. His daughter's sick. He's sick. He is so sick. And I know he's had not just physical pain, but he's actually had, skin issues. They're really, really attacking. And I think I mean, for him to be in the house and stay in the house, I think there's got to be some fear going on there. All right, sweetie. Good night, Bill. Tell Miss Carol I said good night. Big hugs. God bless you. No, I'm not on vacation. I'm just taking this week off. I'm tired. You know, you guys know I work with hospice patients and it just takes a lot out of me. And I need a week off, you know. And I am going to Honaby this weekend for that investigative researchers class. So that'll be a break for me, but I just really need a break. It's nonstop when I take care of these people. Like the guy that I've been taking care of, he's up all night long. And then during the day, I mean, he might sleep for a couple hours in the morning, but then he's up again and he's so lost and so afraid. And we had to put those plastic things on the doors. And I have to hold his hand to take him from room to room because he gets lost room to room. And it's been really, really hard. And he puts his head in his hands and he cries because he has moments of clarity. And those moments of clarity really do a number on him. And I feel so bad. But he stopped eating and he started losing weight. And so I've been trying to get him to play dominoes or cards or or something to get his mind off of it, but it's just a really hard job. And to watch him go downhill is really hard. So I just said I needed a break. Yeah, it's easy to get burned out, especially when I come home and, my husband's in close to the same shape. They're only 2 years apart from each other. And, finally, day before yesterday, I just broke down and cried. I was having my prayer time with the Lord and I just fell apart and started to cry, as it's just overwhelming sometimes. But then I get my joy back and I get my strength back. Well, thank you much. Very, very, very much. I will definitely take the prayers. Yeah, there's no way I'd work in a jail. I'd end up going to jail. Yeah, we haven't heard from Jamie in how long? I mean, she was just so overwhelmed with all this banana stuff. Really bad. Yeah, exactly. How could you not get emotionally attached? Give me a break. I treat everybody like family. Hey, Sandra, how are you? It's impossible not to get attached. You treat everyone like they're your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your cousins. You just treat them like family. And he's really blessed that he's got family that cares a lot about him and spends a lot of time trying to help, There's a lot of people that don't have that. So you got to kind of replace the family. Yeah. Well, your rocks, I would too, Matt. What'd you say, Skywalker? Sandra, what did you say? Oh, good Lord, hon. Are you taking turkey tail mushrooms? Turkey tail mushrooms and liposomal vitamin C, Sandra. Fight hard. One of the most painful cancers there are. Turkey tail mushroom. Yeah, we will be praying for you, Sandra. Well, look it up. It's highly beneficial for people that have cancer. There's a lot of proven tests being done, very good results with a high potency, high dose amount of turkey tail mushroom and liposomal vitamin C. So you might want to look into it. And glutathione is another one. What on earth is he barking at? You hear the type of bark he's barking? It's got to be like a deer or a hog or something like that. That's not a come play bark. Do you remember my other phone, my other camera? Well, yellow root is mainly for brain cancer, certain types of cancer. Turkey tail is more for the visceral cancers, stomach, pancreatic, intestinal. You know, there's certain things work on certain cancers a different way. SCACT is for the full body, but not everybody can drink SCACT when they have cancer. A lot of times it makes them really sick, probably because of some of the stuff that's in it. There's pot of Arco in it. There's a lot of stuff in it. So where it works for some, it doesn't work for others. But I think the easiest thing on a person's body, if they have any kind of viscera cancer, is turkey tail mushroom, vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, and glutathione. And if you put hydrogen peroxide in a vaporizer, your body will absorb the peroxide. And I know oxygen causes cancer cells to grow, but it's different because the cancer cells are within the viscera. So it's different. So you can still use that to get your body some much needed oxygen to fight back. No, your hair won't turn yellow. Matt, you're silly, but it's so nice to see you. What is that I hear? I think someone's standing outside. A human, not one of the big guys. Oh, I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm tired, but I'm slap happy tired. I had to climb on here because, like I said, I got this week off and I'm taking full advantage of it. Oh, same here, Sharon. I mean, it's bone chilling. You go outside and that wind hits you and I just can't get warm. I don't care how much stuff I put on. Okay, Amanda. We'll keep your sister in our prayers too. Well, you know, sis, the more you pray, the more you're going to fight. Yeah, it is. You guys chat amongst yourself for a minute. I'm going to go get me some more coffee, okay? My hair doesn't know what color it wants to be. But guess what I did? I dyed my hair brown. I got tired of people saying that I dyed my hair and I didn't, so I dyed it brown. Looks like crap, but I don't really care. Yeah, don't forget every single day to put your armor on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some coffee. Hold on. Oh, the bus. Hope this thing doesn't fall over. If I knock you down, I'll pick you back up, I promise. I'll just scare you half to death. Oh. Hello. Huh? What'd you say? You were such a girl. How was work, Kevin? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Ow. Okay, I'm back. Well, kind of back. Wait a minute, I gotta move this stuff before I drop you over again. Okay, I'm back. I imagine you are, Amanda. I'm talking to so many people that the past 2 years have been so rough. They've lost family members and they're sick themselves and they're just struggling so hard, and the prayers are lasting longer and longer. And they're getting more serious because we need to fight back. This is crazy. And I know a lot of people that have just about given up. They'd rather go home than stay here and put up with it. You know, they're just done. Done with the way the world's changing, done with the nasty comments and the way people treat each other, and done with the sickness and done with the death. And but you've got to fight until your time is done. Oh my gosh, Manda. You poor thing. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You've been through so much. And bless your heart. Well, I pray for peace to surround you, Amanda, and your family. Yeah, I am too, Sandra. I might say I want to go home, but I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight. Well, I pray, like I said, for peace to surround you and your family, for the enemy to take his hands off of you guys, to restore everything that he's taken, to help you guys in your finances. Yeah, I can't. Ugh. Oh, but mine's not like that. I went through the 4 years of losing all the family members, but this is different. This stuff here I'm going through is nothing compared to, what I went through with all the deaths in the family. I mean, we lost every single family member. I mean, every single one. So those were rough years. But now that's done. That's, past. And, my heart still is heavy for a lot of that stuff. But the stuff we've been going through the past couple years, that's nothing. And I don't even care anymore. I mean, it's just stuff. We're still here, we're still alive, we're still kicking, we'll still fight. And our job is to fight for others. That's our job. So you get your mind off of us and get on to other people, and you just keep fighting for them, keep praying for them, keep fighting for them, keep asking the Lord to give back, what the enemy took. But you guys got to learn to start saying no to the devil. Flat out loud say no. When he starts coming at you emotionally with anxiety or fear or resentment or bitterness, you just say no. Flat out say no. Just get mad at that little puke and kick him right out of the door. Just tell him enough is enough. And he ain't putting up with it. It's enough to go through the stuff we go through on a daily basis. You don't need him in there messing up the water, so just tell him no. And I mean literally, say it out loud. Just say no. I ain't doing it. Go away. He's tried. I mean, these past couple weeks, I was so tired and so sick, and I thought, oh my gosh, I just can't do much more of this. I'm so exhausted. And then I was thinking about it. I was laying in the truck when Denny was bringing me home, and I mean, I was sick. And I flat out just got mad and said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm just not. You're not taking my health away from me. You're not doing any of it. I said no. Hi, Sandy. I mean, seriously, stamp your foot on the ground and say no. I will not tolerate anxiety. I will not tolerate fear. I will not tolerate depression. I will not. Just flat out say no. You'd be surprised. Remember, when we're weak, God is strong. That's when he shows most of his handiwork, is when we're our weakest. And it makes me think back to that poem, Footprints in the Sand. Because I just was so tired. I really needed to be carried into the house. I was so tired. And I felt so bad. My head hurt so bad. I had never felt pain like that. It felt like my head was in a vice grip. Every bone in my face hurt like it had been crushed. Yeah. I hear what you're saying, Matt. Yep. D hugs. Big hugs from D to everybody. Big group hug. I love you guys. I pray for you guys. It'll be all right, one step at a time. I knew you were crying today. I knew you were crying today. Yep. Oh, I heard the whistle. I know you guys had to hear that. Yeah, because I can feel it. But don't be crying tonight. Tonight you'll make me cry. Nope, can't happen. I love how they do that little teeny whistle. If none of you guys heard it while I was talking, I heard that little, just like that, but real low. They do that, and I can hear it. So they gotta be close again. Well, here, let me tell you something. And for those of you that cry out of nowhere, it's not really crying out of nowhere. Sometimes the Lord will have you for crying for somebody who can't cry for themselves. And if you're sensitive to the Holy Spirit, He will have you cry for someone that cannot cry for themselves. Absolutely, it's empathy. That has happened many times when I was so happy. Yeah, none of us are alone. We are not alone. Remember, we have each other for a reason. I don't like crying. Irritates me when I cry. No big old baby. There's no such thing as crying too much. Absolutely, Pappy. Absolutely. Just think of the hard-nosed person who has been rough and tough all their life, and they think that they have to be strong, that crying's a sign of weakness, but yet their heart is busted and they cannot cry. Well, you just cried for them. You took some of that pressure down. You're not breaking down, Ramona. Knock it off. I don't doubt that, Matt. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hey, sissy. Well, it's nice for you to stop by and say hello. Love you, kid. Hope all is well at home. See what I mean, Ramona? So maybe one of the people here on the live chat that has been crying a lot is crying for you. And if you feel that rush of peace and relief, that's why. Well, you're not supposed to carry the load, you're supposed to give them up. It's just hard to give them up. We're so used to handling things on our own, but that's what we have a Lord for. He says to give him to him. Stop carrying so much around. It's not the kind of baggage you need to go on vacation. It's the kind you need to throw into the ocean and let go away. Yeah, all of us would happily cry for anybody here. Okay, we will pray for him too. Hi, Sarah, how are you? And you are strong for Richard. It's okay. It's not time for you to fall apart yet. There will be a time for you, and like I said, that's probably why other people are crying. So it's okay. You'll get through this. I do the same thing for Denny, hun. Amen to that, Matt. Help what, Martha? Don't be just busting out with word help. I'm too far away to help you. You need a good cry once in a while. Hi, Pam. Oh. Sorry, all I saw was help. Don't be doing that to me. Hush up. All right, watch your ears, guys. I'm going to whistle. Well, I'm going to attempt to whistle. Ready? What's wrong with him, Sarah? Remember what I said? I'm going to try to whistle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm live. Yes. Hey, who's here? Ooh, now it's quiet again. Come on, babies. Okay, go get something to eat, something light. And God bless you too. It's nice to see you. He's got his headphones on. He ain't gonna hear you. I'll tell him when we're done. Remember, he used to watch the live chats. He don't do that anymore. I'll say hi to him when we get off the live chat, unless he goes to bed. What you up to, Hughesier? Yeah, he was, TC. Yeah, he still ain't gonna hear you. He's a bad boy. Went to the doctor's office today. He was supposed to get an EKG done. He sat there for almost 2 hours while they let people walk in before him, and finally he just got up and left. Redonkulous. You'll get him home. Turkey sticks. What are turkey sticks? No, what about Ronnie Smith? Haven't heard from him in a long time. Oh my. When was this, Sissy? Yeah, who's here? Are they any good? Oh, I love summer sausage. It's not real good for you with all the nasty stuff in it, but yeah, we were really blessed. Okay, Sissy, thank you. Let's keep Ronnie in our prayers, guys, for the stroke. Pray that's not what he had, and that he recovers quickly. That he gets to the doctor in time. All right, Sarah, we will definitely pray. Good night, and God bless you too. I did not go to Starbucks, you silly thing. I've never had homemade summer sausage. Never try to make it either. I think this year, if Buck gets a deer, I think I'm gonna try to make some sausage. I have a really good recipe from a friend of mine. I'm gonna really try. All right, thank you, Sarah. I don't have time to go out hunting, hun. I mean, it's been years. I just don't have the time. Besides, all I have left is a pistol. I don't even have any rifles or shotguns left. Hey, Roy. Good grief. Well, everybody's been blanketed with prayer, so I'm hoping and praying, you know, that those of you that are sick are recovering, because I know the prayers are nonstop from everybody. Wow, Matt. You got to keep up prayer. Prayer is so strong, so powerful. Didn't make enough. I know that feeling. Well, praise God for that, Roy. You know, as long as this whole family keeps the prayers going, imagine, you know, I mean, what I think about is some of the things that could have happened here that didn't because thanks to you guys' prayers. I think about some of the other people on our channel, you know, that have been here, some of the family members going through some of the stuff they went through, and because of all the prayers, it wasn't as bad. You know, it's just so important and it's so appreciated. You guys have no idea. Well, I'm sure you do, but it's just really super appreciated when everybody prays. Well, give me one who's here. I want to try it. You know, we don't even know how many people are praying for us on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But imagine if this family wasn't together, how it would be. But we have a lot of very, very, very committed prayer warriors in this family. This group is awesome, and I know the prayers aren't quick prayers. You know, they're legitimate, heartfelt prayers. I mean, I'm living proof. You awful quiet out there. Nobody wants to come play? Good night, Southern. God bless you, hon. Rest well. Much love. I'll have to find me some and try it. Did I tell you guys I want to get turkey this year? I want to see that lady that sells all those she sells chickens and ducks and turkeys and guineas and all kinds of other stuff. I want to get a couple turkeys. I'm not sure if that is smart, but you know, I'm gonna try. But I'll be buying the turkey specifically to eat it, not to play with it. Ah, guess what? You're not gonna believe this. Well, you probably will if you have chickens. Chickens are cannibals. We had to put some chicken that was in the freezer that was freezer burnt outside, you know, so it would thaw, so we could cook it up and give it to the dogs, or you know, just get it out of the freezer because you know it was nasty. But anyways, I went outside this morning and the chickens were eating the chicken. Ew, ew, that's disgusting. Cannibals, nasty. I love the quiet. You don't even hear any crickets. Here, cricket, cricket, cricket. Where are you? Dinosaurs. Yeah, I've seen them already, you know, peck on the eggs, but well, it's not like they don't get enough food out here for crying out loud. We spend more money on food for the dogs and for the chickens than we probably do us. it's not really true, but you know, dog food's really expensive. I'm not pooping in the yard. Matt did it. It's so quiet. Boiled egg, sausage meat, round it, then dip in breadcrumbs. Yeah, I know, right? It's the first time I ever saw it. Yeah, I know they eat snakes. Matt, you're so funny. I like spicy sausage. Could you guys handle living out here with this kind of silence? Or would it make you crazy? You guys are bad. I love it. I absolutely love the quiet out here. If I ever go live again during the day, you guys will go crazy because the people next door make so much noise. They just moved here and they've got like 4 sheds up and they're making, I don't know what they're doing, but they're making this horrible noise during the day. And their dog has showed up in my yard a couple times. Ooh, yum, yum. Oh, there's not a sound out here. You don't hear cicadas, you don't hear crickets. The only thing you hear occasionally is that dog. And sometimes the cows. Although I had the owls going the other night. That was fun. Ew, Hoosier. What kind of thing is that to say? You're so bad. I'm waiting for it to drop. Temperature to drop. It's supposed to be down to, I don't know what I thought. I think it's at 27 degrees tonight. If it gets normal temperatures, maybe it'll give us enough time to fix the pipes real quick. They're still broken. And it's sporadic when we get enough water to take a shower with. My son loves ginger beer. They have it at Atwood's. Yeah, well, I know we have a sassafras tree around here somewhere. I've been looking for it. But somebody else told us that. Yeah, you hear a lot of gunshot around here. There's a lot of people out in the woods. Yeah, same here, Martha. It's supposed to be nice and warm. In fact, I think it's supposed to be 62 tomorrow, but tonight's supposed to be 27. Yeah, if I can find that tree, I'll be happy. I'm going to attempt to make some too. I can imagine. Good night, Pappy. God bless you, hun. And just text me or something, hun. And we'll get on that medical stuff immediately. Much love. Mine should say that, huh, Sharon? Although it's starting to feel like a neighborhood with 2 people moving in. I just assumed nobody moved in, but too late now. I was really kind of hoping it would stay, empty for quite a while. Or that the people that moved on, or that bought the property would just come here, for vacation or something. But there's no use in complaining. Although it's fun once in a while. Right? Hey, where's Mike at? Mike. Hello, lurkers. How are you? I hope you're doing well tonight. You should stop lurking and say hello. Well, there you are. How are you? Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. How are things going, Mike? Prayers, prayers, and more prayers. Like I said, I don't know if you heard it or not, but I said you got to start saying flat out no to the devil. Tell him absolutely no, and to get away from your family, get away from your finances, get away from your health, get away from your everything. Just tell him no. Matt. I'm doing just fine, Mike. No complaining at all. I just be quiet. Be a good girl. I just got sick and tired of telling you guys all the garbage that was going on here. I just got tired of hearing it myself. I just stopped. Nope, everything's ducky. I just want someone to find Jamie Harms for me. Where the heck is she? My eye itches. I don't even know. What time is it? Oh, it says 11:27. Yeah, it's been a long time and I've tried everything to find her. I mean, everything. Stop eating, Hoosier. It's too late at night. You don't know that, Matt. Oh, wow. 5:30 in the morning? Yeah, it's about usually what time I go to bed. Although tonight I think I'll sleep. Something. It just seems like when you guys are all on here, someone starts eating. It's usually Tim, but well, I seriously wish I could find her because I just haven't heard from her so long, and she used to be an integral part of everything we were doing, and I miss her. I just want to talk to her. I know she'd been working nonstop through that whole bananas ordeal from the beginning, and she was just exhausted, literally exhausted. I like Ritz crackers with cheese and then a grape. You better quit eating. Go get carrots. Or go on a celery diet. You know how healthy that is for you? Woohoo. Yep, Colby Jack. And then you have to put a grape on top. Yum, yum, and double yum. Soda, no. Celery. No soda. I was going to make tacos for dinner tonight, but I forgot, so. Oh, really? You're done with the soda? Well, I'm so proud of you. Celery is really, really healthy. Celery and oatmeal diet for a week. You'd be surprised what'll happen to your body. Why do you have to put me in a weird category? Yeah, well, you can make celery juice out of it. But I'm telling you, it's really healthy. You want heart healthy, you want body healthy, you want a good cleanse. That's how you do it. Make celery juice or celery and cabbage juice and eat oatmeal and drink a lot of water. And it's a great way to fast for a week. And boy, do you feel the energy. It's a good way to pH balance your body. Oh, peanut butter is one of my favorites. Is anybody crazy like me that would walk by the peanut butter jar with a teaspoon. I'm just telling you it's healthy. Really good way to lose weight. Really good way to get your body started over again. You know, like, yeah. Hello, Donald. Well, yeah, or a tablespoon. Yeah, cucumbers will give you really good energy. That's great. You guys are missing all the good stuff. You sound like the kids don't like any vegetables. Oh, absolutely, Mike. You're right. Of course we're crazy. It's the way it's supposed to be, Matt. Cucumbers literally give you energy. You can eat cucumbers during the day to get yourself a boost of energy. It's better than a peanut butter bar. I don't think there's any veggies I don't like. Yep, I've got it growing in my hothouse now. Stay healthy. Good night, Sissy. Much love, hun. God bless you and your family. Oh my goodness, you guys and your anti-veggies. You want to get healthy? Just hold your nose and eat it. Yeah, that's true, Matt. Who's here? What are you doing? By the way, I love homemade cheese Danish. Ugh, phenomenal. You know, that's a good idea. I might make those tomorrow for breakfast. I've got some cream cheese. I even have some blueberry topping. I can put I can make blueberry cream cheese. Oh, yeah. I got to take you guys to the hothouse and show you my veggies that are growing. They're so cute. Almost lost them for that week that it was, you know, under 20 degrees. It was so hard to keep that hothouse warm. What do you mean she's trying to starve you? Yeah, cream cheese is the best. I think that's a good idea. I think I'll make some of that for breakfast. I have all the ingredients. I now have an oven so I can make them. Thank you guys for that idea. I'm going to make breakfast in the morning. Maybe I'll put some walnuts on top of it or some pecans. I'm not sure which one. I think I have almonds too. Maybe I'll experiment. I think pecans would be better. See, now look at you're giving me ideas to bake. You're making me hungry. Quit talking about food. Oh, I can imagine. It's too cold for me here, and I'm already in the mountains. Well, foothills. Foothills. Ooh, lemongrass is really, really good for anxiety. You guys trying to make me hungry or what? I hear someone talking. That was a female voice. Yep, tablespoon. I wonder if that's Dusty. See, as long as everybody's awake, I don't think it's the big guys. As long as I know people are awake. If it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I know they're all sleeping, so then I'll pay more attention. But if I hear a female talking and they all just got home, I figure it's one of them. Yeah, I did that too, Sharon. But I stuck my finger in it. Yeah, well, don't be like me, Mike. I've lost way too much weight. I'm back down to a size 2. So I gotta get busy and gain my weight back. My skin's hanging off my bones. I'm tired of this whole weight thing. It's irritating me. If I could just get up to about 140 pounds, I'd be happy. All right, puppy dogs. 23 pounds. Good grief, Ramona. How's he doing right now? Well, I've tried just about everything, Hoosier, and I just can't seem to keep the weight on. I work a lot, you know, so I don't think about it. When I'm taking care of a patient, I don't even think about it. If I cook them a meal, I want to watch them eat, and I just forget to eat. Until I start not feeling so well, like lightheaded or something, then I'll go get something to eat, but well, I'm down to 119 pounds, so, and I'm just a little over 5'6", so I've got to get it. I've got to get it up there. I want to weigh at least 135, 140 pounds. Now, why aren't you guys behaving out there, huh? You have no problem giving me grief during the day. Here we are, waiting for you to make noise. Where are you? Peanut. I know, Matt, ever since I got mine. Oh, I'm in my glory. I get to cook. I get to bake. Not a sound. Are you hearing this? Not a sound. Well, now there's only 2 lights left. Pretty soon it'll be all dark. Worms. Now you can mix sour cream or cream cheese with yogurt and you wouldn't know the difference. Just put a tablespoon in and you wouldn't know the difference. It's healthier. Good night, Gator. God bless you, sweetie. Much love. It's just so quiet. It's weird not hearing the crickets or anything, isn't it? You're cute, Roy. I'm gonna have to do a live during the day and show you. I don't know, for some reason they seem to spend more time here during the day now than at night, with the exception of, moving the pool. I still hear the clicks and the whistles, but I'm not spending any time out here for any interaction, so it's my doing, I guess. Well, anyways, like I said, I did that Van Buren show today, and it's about some medical stuff. And I think I have to do, no, not here, Martha. I don't think so. I didn't even ask her. But I think I'm going to do another med chat. Banana cake. Did you do that, Matt? Hello, Tim. Oh, has she? Yeah, but she can't see anything. Remember, she doesn't have her glasses, so she couldn't see 5 feet in front of her. There could be one standing right there, and she'd never know. We're trying to find a place now where she can get glasses. She's legally blind. Everybody's going to bed. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Oh, how'd that work for you, TC? Denny needs to get cataract surgery, but he just doesn't want. I think they said even after his insurance, it'll be $1,500 an eye. That's an awful lot of money for cataract surgery. Well, I guess it depends on the doctor. The guy I'm taking care of right now, he had cataract surgery, and he said his eyes are worse now than before he had the surgery, and it's been over a year. And he went to one that everybody kept saying was the best. Yeah, I'm the same way, Matt. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to keep looking around until we find somebody. Maybe someone will do it for cheaper than 1,500 an eye. So I'd like him to be able to see. Really? Then you know how much the glasses are, Ramona? Because you know the guy here in Antlers, he doesn't take any insurance whatsoever. None. What, for glasses and the exam? I'll drive her to Norman. Wow. Well, send me his name and, you know, a number if you can, and I'll take her there. I don't care. That poor girl can't see squat. And Dusty's glasses have been broken so many times that she's got so much super glue on it. I'm surprised they're even stuck together. Welcome back, Sarah. Yeah, Denny's wearing my glasses now. He says he can see better out of mine than he can his. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. Too cold for crickets. What? Really, Matt? I'm trying to look out here. I see nothing. Well, I can see the white rocks. That's all I can see. It's so dark. Yeah, I know, right, Mike? That's why Dusty has just fixed hers. They want way too much money for glasses. I can see that, Matt, especially how many times you've fallen. Well, remember, I lost 2 pair within a month here. All right, thank you. I saw that, Ramona. I'll definitely call him. No, she was talking about Sarah, my granddaughter. You're silly, Matt. I'm glad you're done eating, Hoosier. Yeah, I know that, but she hasn't had a prescription in over a year, so she'd have to get another one done anyway. But heck, I'd make an appointment for her and Dusty both and get them out there ASAP. And is that their everyday price or is it a special going on, Ramona? Hallelujah. 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 Okay. All right, Roy. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you. Now I've heard 2 clicks. Who's got headphones on? I need to get my parabolic mic out while I'm sitting here sometimes. Yeah, not here, Tim. I remember that in Arkansas, but they don't have it here in Oklahoma. Lions Club doesn't have one of those. I mean, they did, like I said, in Arkansas. Yeah, who's here now? You got me hungry. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat a bowl of cereal. You know, when I had cancer, that's what they told me to do: is eat ice cream and cereal before bed, and I would gain the weight. Ugh, Easter Bunny. I hear Sarah downstairs talking. Oh, what a quiet night. Probably Matt. He probably saves Easter bunnies. You're so bad. I like Peeps. When Easter candy comes out, that's what I like, Peeps. You gotta let them sit out or put them in the freezer so they're rock hard. Then they're fantastic. Peeps. Not a sound. Not even a frog. Why are they so blasted quiet? Watch them throw something. Chocolate covered peanut butter. Oh, yeah, we used to make those called Buckeye balls. They're just marshmallow. They're shaped like bunnies. You get them at Easter time. They're just marshmallow with sugar on top. That's all they are. But I like freezing them because then they taste good. Or dipping them in chocolate, especially dark chocolate. Then put them in the freezer. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. They are not. They're fantastic. I like Peeps. I used to like candy corn. I lost my taste for it. I don't know why, but what's wrong with stale marshmallows? Is that a spider? You better get off my blanket. I'll smack you. No spiders allowed. Well, yeah, Indian corn. That's what they used to call them. Don't be burning. Ow, 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 ow. Candle's hot. I have a candle burning right by the window. So that way they can see me. Well, $75 for a ham? Oh my word. I'm telling you, they're trying to starve us. Who can afford $75 for a ham? Just need to go out here in the back and shoot a couple hog. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go to bed since we have no action out here tonight. And maybe I'll try to go live again tomorrow night, see what happens. Like I said, I'll be home all week till Friday. I have nothing to do. Well, we are going to try to fix the bathroom, finish the bathroom, but I guess I'll just go to bed. It was so nice to see all you guys, and I'm glad everybody came in and said hello. I miss you guys big time and love you. I'll be doing a lot of praying. Let's not forget to keep Manda and Shane and Richard and Tony. Let's keep everybody in our prayers. And if all goes well, because tomorrow night's supposed to be nicer than tonight, maybe I'll sit outside instead of up here. You hush, Tim. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. God bless you guys. Love you big time. And I will see you soon. Have a good night. Rest well. Okay, bye.